Off the mic, Teddy. I mean, we could spend all day talking on these. We're going to combine two topics here today. One, do we need pass interference now in the NFL to actually be reviewed? And to me, Teddy, it's a really, really slippery slope. Because, I mean, you can almost call it 50% of the time one way or 50% of the time another way, a subjective call to slow down the sport. And we can't even get it right yesterday when we're looking at half of these plays. Nobody still knows what a catch is or a non-catch or a fumble or how you overturn something. Pass interference in the NFL, Teddy, fair or foul? Do you think that should be added to another challenge chance?
Okay, the concept of challenges and instant replay was supposed to be if there's clear video evidence, we're going to overturn the call. If there's no clear video evidence, we're going to leave the
Stick
call.
with the call. Mm-hmm.
What we've seen is that it's completely random. We see calls overturned when there's no clear video evidence. We see other times where there appears to be clear video evidence and the call stands. It's failed. It will continue to fail because they're trying to do too much. So let's have more replay reviews and more judgment calls and more league decisions and more delays. No, I'm not in favor of that. It's a flawed product. This way, it'll be a flawed product. The other way, it is what it is. But the concept of, let's have more replay reviews and let the league office get involved more. No, thank you. You know, the refs missed a call. Okay, the refs missed a call. Make sure those guys aren't reffing the big games next time around, or train your frickin' refs. That's my take. What do you think?
No, it's exactly the same way. It's because I mean, I don't need more officiating. It's a shame on the highest level they miss such an easy call, because if that call doesn't get made, the rest of them are subjective. You move on, you live with it. But it was such a high stage. Andy Reid, Bill Belichick. I've seen it in Philadelphia for quite a long time. I've seen Andy Reid in the biggest moments of games for quite a long time. Most people just look at the final score and say, boy, Andy Reid was really close yesterday, Teddy, in that game. Just couldn't come up with the victory. But you can't come out and get shut out in the first half at home in the AFC title game with your high-priced offense that you like to run. Dominance by Bill Belichick over Andy Reid for his career, and we'll see if it continues, because it continued yesterday. Bill Belichick moves on to the Super Bowl. Andy Reid, another conference championship loss.
And look, I've got, I had a Chiefs ticket in my pocket yesterday saying, all right, I think Kansas City's the better team, even though they don't have the better coach. At the end of the game, I still think Kansas City had the better team. If the Chiefs had Belichick yesterday, they win that game by 4 touchdowns.
No,
that's how bad. I mean,
maybe
not 4 touchdowns, multiple touchdowns. KC was the better team.
It's a shame.
They did not win the game. And again, I went on nuts before on Reid's timeout. We could go on and on with things Reid did wrong in that game. But the timeout, when you give a team a touchdown in a game like this, in an overtime game, when you literally, here's a touchdown, take it. Come on, you guys. I'm so stupid. Whatever. I did it already. I can't do it again.
No, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that's we've seen it for years in Philadelphia. Andy Reid coming up lame there, calling timeouts. Well, today we're going to call a timeout on the show, on That Betting Show. Went a little bit over today. Teddy and I could have went for hours and argued and went back and forth on those 2 conference championship games. We'll set it up for the Super Bowl as it goes on. It's early in the week. It's Monday. We have a lot of great topics for the rest of the week on That Betting Show. January 21st, MLK Day. Enjoy your bets out there, folks. If you're betting the NBA, college basketball, or even looking forward to the Super Bowl, he's Teddy Savransky. Give him a follow once again on Twitter at Teddy_covers. I'm Donnie Seymour at Rightside VP. That was This Betting Show for January 21st, 2019. Join us tomorrow as we get after some more controversial topics here on SportsbookReview.com. Have a good day, folks.